Vanakkam, ippadi irukkinga Blue Reel viewers. My name is Olga, and today I'm going to share with you a review about a new movie, Laabam, that was released this year. And I watched it today. And I'm going to ask you to watch this video till the end because I'm going to give it a rating on the scale of 10. The movie was directed by S.P. Jannanathan, starring Vijay Sethupathi and Shruthi Haasan, and music was composed by the Inman. I'm going to share with you my opinion and my feelings about this movie. To start with, I give you a bit of outline of main events in it. The main hero name is Pakri. He comes back to his village from wherever they don't tell us exactly, and he brings the knowledge that he gained while traveling to share it with his fellow villagers. And he comes to the village and claims the position of the leader, which makes the current leader resign. This area where he comes used to be a very well-established farmland. And in this movie, the director is showing the concept of constant battle between people who work in agriculture and people who work in industry. And it's quite emotional for our main hero because he is fully attached to his homeland and to people, and he wants to bring up the village. And the opposite person, the former leader, he's trying to push for the profit. He wants to have the land and he wants to gain the profit selling that to industry. So goes constant battle when the Pakiri is trying to establish certain improvements in his homeland, and he is trying to educate people. The very good concept in this movie that for me, I related to it very well because I went through postgraduate education, and I know how important it is, even if you work as a farmer, to know what you're dealing with, to know what the industry is implementing in your area. And this is very well thought of and very well shown in the movie. And Pakiri is trying to bring improvements and unite people in the village to have benefit for everyone who contributes as a laborer. The former leader is trying to have a fun life and he's trying to gain the money and exploit the land. And the reason is because he himself and his family detached from his homeland, detached from India, and it is shown as the following episodes that his son is abroad and he's living abroad and he's studying abroad. That's why they don't even have any feeling for this village. They cannot relate, they cannot attach. That's why they do not understand how important it is to bring up people in your own country. And another thing that I really like about this movie is that decorations. Even though it was very simple, traditional Indian clothes, traditional Indian setup, but they showed very well in a very homey feeling this local food, this work in the field. They don't show that it's easy. They actually, for one episode, they set up people working in the field, planting rice, and they showed agricultural machines and they showed harvesting, how hard it is for people to work in the field. And I really liked the decorations in terms of colors. They were very much aligned in harmony and very well thought of. And of course, in all this colorful thing appears a heroine who they invite to reach to people to send the message of the campaign that they are running of uniting people into collective farming. And she is very pretty. Shruthi Haasan is very lightly singing. She fits the role very well. And after some times, they of course encounter problems because industry is very powerful sector, and one particular scene I like in the movie. It's a short scene, but I think it carries the message very well. When Pakiri comes to have a suka coffee at the local shop, and he sits nearby one tata who tells him, you should be careful as any leader, because you have the people behind you, but the people who are at the top, they're not happy at all with what you're doing. They are not going to support you, and it's very important for keeping the position of the leader. And he says, I have my people behind me. And the tata is asking, are you sure they're going to be standing by you at all times? And he says, yes, very confidently. And throughout the movie, even though people gave up on him because the former leader plotted something really bad against Pakiri, he still kept that belief inside him that it was worth fighting for his land, for his people, that even though they kicked him out of the village at a certain point, he was continuing building up, he was continuing maintaining his beliefs, he was continuing fighting for them. And that, when the culmination of the movie comes, that won those people back for him and brought all the happy ending. So, and in my opinion, this movie could be rated 8 out of 10 because it carries absolutely amazing messages, even though it's not something big, but I think these small things that come from our heart, they build our life. So please go and watch it. I'm sure you will enjoy it. If you enjoyed this video, please give us thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And of course, leave your comments in the comment section. And I'm going to see you next time. And always yours, Olga Flint.